The creepy creature by the lake. When you settle deep in the woods at night, you start hearing sounds that were never meant to be heard. A place where the darkness isn't just shadows, and every little rustle could be the last thing you ever hear. Every second your life hangs by a thread, just like what happened to Angelo. Angelo is a YouTuber who's obsessed with adventure, especially going to haunted, scary places. The kind of spots with creepy stories that send chills right down your spine. His channel, Exploring with Angelo, is packed with videos of him camping out in the wild, the kind of places most people wouldn't even dare to step foot in. But this time, the lake he picked had a history darker than anywhere he'd ever been. Deaths, disappearances, and locals whispering about a creature they swore they'd seen lurking around. In his last video, Angelo spent the night camping right by this eerie lake. Everything seemed calm until something massive and inhuman appeared by a tree, its eyes pitch black, like they swallowed every bit of light. Terrified, Angelo sprinted back to his camper and hid, his heart racing so fast he could barely breathe. It was like the creature was sending him a message: "You don't belong here." As soon as he gets back near the camper, a loud, strange noise nearly freezes him in place.
What the f? My camera just focused on something. Like, I just focused on something right. Whoa, what the f was that?
To find out what or who was coming his way, he had to get closer. This time, he made sure to bring his camera so it could all be caught on film.
Thought I saw something standing in the water. Like full on, like standing. Like humanoid-like, but too hard to tell because it was far. It was like almost on the other side.
Angelo ended up back by the fire, waiting, hoping the creature would show itself again. But here's the thing. He had no contact with the outside world, no signal, no internet. If anything happened to him out here, no one would even know until days later. Deep down, Angelo was sure something was out there in the forest, and if it came for him, he needed some way to defend himself. It was the only smart move he could make that night.
I'm not going to chamber around, but I'm going to have the mag in there just in case. Because there are moose out here, better to be safe than sorry. This is basically wilderness defense, because moose can literally kill a human being. People do not realize that, but they're dangerous. They're not exactly friendly, and they're very territorial. So if we are in their territory, which is highly likely, then if there's a bull moose, they can... Okay, I just heard that weird noise again. What the fuck is that?
By then, it was way too late to pack up and leave. His fire was dying down, and he had no choice but to head back into the trees for more wood. Even though the thought of it terrified him, he grabbed his camera and stepped into the dark woods, every step feeling like something was stalking right behind him. And then it happened. A horrifying sound tore through the silence.
That's what I just saw. Eyes glaring back there. Take that. Sorry. I hope nobody has epilepsy. I do apologize. Hello? The hell was that? Something just moved over here, but I just heard that weird sound again over there. The fuck?
Panicked, Angelo rushed back to his camper. This time, he had no choice but to try and sleep. He'd kept telling himself, maybe by morning, all those sounds would turn out to just be in his imagination. But he was dead wrong. Something woke him in the middle of the night. Something he never expected.
Alright guys, we'll see y'all in the morning. Oh. What is that?
His car alarm went off, and Angelo knew it couldn't have happened on its own. Something or someone had to have touched it.
Okay. That was weird. Oh, man. I fell asleep for like 2 seconds. What is that? Sounded like something was walking. That's not even the actual alarm going off. That was too weird. I don't know what that was all about.
When the noise finally stopped, he convinced himself it was just a fluke and went back to sleep. His camera kept recording all night. Somehow, the rest of the night passed without incident. But the next day, Angelo made a choice, one that would become the biggest mistake of his life. He decided to stay for a second night by the lake. During the day, everything felt safer. With the sun up, the lake didn't look nearly as terrifying. Curiosity started to eat away at him. He had to know what that creature was. Could all those stories about this place actually be true? But then night fell again, and Angelo had to gather every ounce of courage just to keep from freaking out. He made some dinner, sat by the fire, and then he heard it. A sound, but this time not from the woods. This time, it came from inside the lake. His nerves snapped. He threw on his boots, grabbed his camera, and headed toward the sound. His heart was pounding, but he couldn't stop himself. He needed to see what was out there. The sound grew louder, clearer. Something was moving in the water. He swung the camera around wildly. But it wasn't just the sound that could hurt him. Something else was waiting. Looking down, Angelo realized his feet were stuck sinking into the mud, like the lake itself was trying to drag him under. The harder he struggled, the worse it got.
Oh, it's so, like, sticky here. Oh. Dude, I'm like... I think I'm in a sinkhole. Hang on. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, my God. Okay. Is this a sinkhole?
Later that night, Angelo sat by the fire for a while, listening, waiting. Nothing. No voices, no shadows shifting between the trees. Eventually, he crawled into his tent, thinking sleep was the only escape. But that was the last thing he should have done, because once again something ripped him out of sleep. This time, it wasn't just a sound. It was footsteps, heavy, deliberate, circling his tent. The steps were so clear he was sure that if he unzipped the flap, he'd see something he was never meant to see. It was like the creature was just waiting for Angelo to make one wrong move.
Why is my car beeping? Where's my keys? Okay.
He grabbed his flashlight, tried shining it outside, but nothing. Silence. No more footsteps. Finally, he collapsed back into restless sleep. But whatever was out there, it wasn't going to give up. It wanted him out of that tent no matter what.
I need to see if I hear anything else. I don't know why my car's been doing that. It's weird. Never used to do that before. It did the same thing last night. I don't know. Weird. Oh, I'm tired.
By then, Angelo couldn't relax for even a second. He forced himself to stay awake until morning, waiting for the sun so he could pack up and escape. He sat by the fire the rest of the night, praying for daylight.
I think I keep thinking about that larva thing. What if there's more? It wasn't even really moving, but still, that was kind of gross. Oh, damn. Honestly, guys, I was struggling to sleep a little bit, so I came back out, got the fire started again.
You thought the creature outside was probably the same terrifying thing locals had whispered about. But here's the truth. When it comes to humans, that's when you should be really scared. Because everything that happens then, it's real. No myths, no legends. And that's exactly what happens in the next video with Chesko. He ends up caught in a real criminal case, right in the middle of his camping trip. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. It really helps us out. We're just at the beginning of this journey, and your support is what keeps the darkness alive. Our next goal is 10,000 subscribers, and with your help, we'll bring you even higher quality and far more disturbing videos. Don't miss what's coming next. Chapter 2. The Body Stuffed in a Bag. On August 15th, 2025, Chesko and his buddy Chris headed deep into the Adirondack forest and straight onto a path they were never coming back from. The deeper they drove into the Adirondacks, the more endless the trees seemed. This massive park in upstate New York is known for its dark, sprawling woods. When they first arrived, the sun was still up. They parked their van in a secluded spot, unpacked their gear, and started setting up camp. But it didn't take long before they realized this forest was different. Strange things were waiting to reveal themselves.
Forest for miles and miles, but it all went south, and this ended up being one of the scariest, most terrifying things that we've ever encountered.
They got their first hint when they noticed a van passing by them over and over again. At first, it could have just been someone lost, but if that were true, why didn't they stop and ask for directions? Chesko and Chris didn't think much of it at the time, but later, when it was already too late, they remembered that strange van.
Site 4 times. Really strange, because where we were in this forest was very, how do I word this, but it was like a very specific spot.
That night, inside their own van, Chesko and Chris ate dinner and started talking about why they'd picked the Adirondacks in the first place. This wasn't just any forest. People had reported bizarre murders, sightings of strange creatures, even whispers of satanic cults hiding in the trees. Stories of terror dating back decades. And now, it was their turn to become part of one of those stories.
Even though they walked in it less than an hour before. That's freaky as hell. Now, I really wanted to highlight this one because Chris shared something with me the other day that made me so uncomfortable the hairs on my neck stood. I'm going to ask you if you'd be willing to share it. But Chris has a friend, 2 friends, Audrey and Bella, and they used a voice recorder in their own house recently.
Yeah, you want to play the clip?
Would you mind?
Yeah, I'll play it.
Okay. Because this is one of the freakiest things I've ever heard. And that explanation literally sounds what Chris, like what Chris is going to
No, when you were saying that, is exactly what I was thinking about. That's so weird that you actually brought that up. Let me see. Sorry.
While you're looking for it, I'm actually going to grab my food.
Yeah, bro. Where is this?
Come to Papa. Is it cooked? To an extent.
As they ate, a few ranger trucks rolled by. Something was clearly going on. When they asked, the rangers brushed it off. Nothing to worry about, just be careful around here. But was that the truth? Because the moment a police car parked right next to their camp, all sense of safety was gone.
Maybe somebody died here while they were eating pierogies.
Where are you getting pierogies from?
That's not pierogies?
Bro, it's ravioli.
Oh, those look like pierogies.
I don't know where you got that from. All right, guys, listen, we got some things we're going to do tonight. I really want to focus on using that voice recorder that Chris has, that Audrey and Bella use as well, where they capture that crazy audio recording. And at the same time, guys, I don't know. We're going to try a lot of different things tonight. Chris brought his thermal. We got night vision. We got all sorts of things. All I know is I'm ready to see Bigfoot tonight. Measure feats.
I want to
Compare
hug him.
him.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was
I want to hug him. Imagine the hug.
that? That would be very, very warm.
Very.
Well, we should go to a convention. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for the love and support. I love you guys. See you soon. Bro,
Generally, like,
okay,
just
it's the same
when he's driving
truck
slow
again.
Just doing, I don't know if they're looking for something or someone that almost. That's the same truck. No, that's Forest Ranger, bro. That's a Forest Ranger truck.
Oh, shit.
What are they looking for? It has these things on the side. It's like that's the owner they're looking for. It must be looking for somebody.
Oh.
On everything, they're looking for somebody.
The cops had found something in the forest. Just a few feet away from where Jesco and Chris planned to sleep, there was a bag. A bag stuffed with body parts.
It's the park ranger this time. Okay, can you put my phone there again just to record
Audio?
it? Yeah.
How's it going? Pretty good.
Just out camping for the night?
Yeah, we're just out camping.
Alright. Yeah, I saw you guys up at the...
Yeah.
We're just different spot.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, so somebody found like a bag of like, they thought were organs.
Organs?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it turns out, I think it's like somebody had like a goat or a lamb or something and they got it and they dumped it.
Jeez. That's crazy. It's still weird though.
Yeah, weird shit going on.
Really weird. That's crazy.
You never know.
No, you don't.
Weird shit happens on State Land, guys.
I know. We'll keep the doors locked for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
We're good to be out here all night, right?
Yeah,
Like we're off the road enough.
was that like U-turn, like you guys just didn't like that U-turn spot? Like I saw
Yes.
No, yeah, it's not a fan of that spot. You hear like weird noises and stuff. We're like, we're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Just I don't know. It's creepy.
Yeah, I know there is a designated campsite back there, but you can't drive your van down in there.
Oh, no?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want to do that then. Front wheel drive, we get stuck.
Yeah. No, just,
Keep the doors locked. Just be safe.
don't burn the place down.
No.
No.
No fires. We got power. We're good.
Sure.
Thank
man.
you. Appreciate it. You too. They found a bag of organs,
A
bro.
bag of organs. Guys, a bag of organs were found. What the fuck?
What is tonight? What is tonight? He's like, no, just an animal. Nothing to worry about. Are you crazy? That's definitely something to worry about.
I think he's trying to say that to us so we don't kind of like make it something bigger than
Yeah, but
like a creep mass
he also
panic.
said that.
They were in shock, horrified. They couldn't believe that just steps from their camp, something so gruesome had been discovered. They thought the stories of the Adirondacks were probably just myths, but now they were drowning in a terror they couldn't escape. And after the police left, things only got worse. From inside the van, Jesco spotted something moving between the trees, and that's what pulled them deeper into the woods. They made a huge mistake, splitting up. The plan was to search separately and meet back up in 30 minutes. The worst possible decision in a pitch-black forest. The moment Jesco stepped off the path, the nightmare began. First came the scream. A piercing, unnatural scream that froze him where he stood. It wasn't an animal. It wasn't human. It was something else. His blood ran cold. He scanned the trees, kept walking, until he heard footsteps right behind him. Someone was following him, getting closer. He whipped around. Nothing, just darkness.
Chris, because I see his light over there. Hello? Okay, well, just a lot going on here, but spirits, if there's anyone here, can you give me some sort of sign to let me know you're here? Whoa, What the f... Okay. There's a sign. And a loud one.
He quickened his pace, checking over his shoulder every few seconds. Still nothing. He should have turned back, but curiosity pulled him further and dragging him closer to danger. Out here, he was completely vulnerable. Alone. Surrounded by nothing but trees and shadows. Then came another sound. Not footsteps this time. Clapping. Slow, mocking claps echoing through the woods like someone was toying with him. He thought he was losing his mind until fast footsteps came again, but this time from in front of him. He raised his camera, but the darkness showed nothing. It was like something was luring him into a trap. And then he felt it, something closing in. He broke into a sprint, gasping for breath, until finally he spotted Chris. They weren't staying another second in that forest. Every step they took felt like a scene straight out of a horror crime movie.
That was a clap. That was a clap. There's something moving right here. Literally right in front of me. Kelly, are you still here with me? Help me? What do you need help with? Why did he do it? It just said, why did he do it? Why did he do what? Are we going to be safe here tonight in this forest? I just heard Chris freak out over something. I just heard footsteps. Footsteps in like the leaves near me. Where did that come from? Oh! What is that? Oh my God. Bro, it sounded like something was just walking towards me. What the fuck? There's nothing here. Look. Oh my God. There's legit nothing here. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Dude. I know I'm not freaking out. I know this mic caught that. It's
No
on.
spirit.
No spirit. So is there something more?
You know the saying.
You know the saying? What could possibly go wrong? Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! Yo!
As they hurried through the brush, something caught their eye. A dusty, beat-up duffel bag. Jesco hesitated, then unzipped a pocket. Inside were strange objects, things that made no sense. They didn't realize it yet, but opening that bag had just entangled them in something horrific. Was it evidence? A hunter's trap? They kept searching, unaware of what they were unleashing, and just then something rushed at them from the dark, forcing them to run. They knew they couldn't face this empty-handed. Back at the van, they grabbed anything that could protect them. Then, with shaky steps, they returned to the woods.
Arch cars. Okay. Oh. Sorry.
Oh, shit, Chris?
Bro, listen.
Ah!
Oh!
That was a goose, I think. Chris, there's a receipt here. Holy shit. Oh my God, there's a date. Hold on. Bro, January 26th, 2008.
Okay.
There's no shot.
Oh. Hello?
Look at it.
Yo,
Get it!
go. Go.
Are we good?
Oh, stop. Chris.
12.
Should we get the shotgun?
Yeah, probably.
Get the shotgun, get the shotgun.
How things work.
Okay.
Here.
Match it.
Okay, guys. Bro, I'm sorry, but something. We have to go check that out.
Definitely.
Okay, spirits.
The duffel was heavier than they expected, which could only mean one thing. It might be connected to what the police had found earlier. There was only one way to know. They had to open it. The moment Jesco unzipped it, he recoiled in horror. The bag slipped from his hands.
Bring it back with us.
It's heavy.
We need to check out and just make sure there's not like clues or something.
You guys don't understand, but the reason we're bringing this back, and we really want to look through it, is because of what we already experienced tonight.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm carrying it right now.
Okay.
I think there's a damn spider slug all over it.
Oh! Oh! What's that?
Okay, just go, just go.
Are you good?
Yeah, bro, we're good.
Should we go over here in the light?
Yeah, we'll do it behind the van.
Direction.
Here you go. Grab the camera. Here. Be careful.
What is this even said?
Medication.
Haunting melodies, Sean.
Oh. I saw somebody tapping the van or something. That's so weird. What? Oh no. Oh god, no, not this. No, bro.
Brenda0129. Oh, is that the code maybe? Passcode?
Possibly.
Oh, what the hell is wrong with the screen? Oh, don't tell me it won't turn on. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Maybe we can try to charge it?
Yeah, no, it's probably definitely dead. I will do
Bro,
that.
who's walking?
Or should we do this in the van?
Fatal conditions.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Is it in the van?
Let me just open the top. That'll determine whether or not I want this in my van or not. What the Oh, the dust that just came out. Bro?
Inside were belongings, things that once belonged to a person. Maybe the same victim whose remains the police had discovered. Maybe worse.
Oh, so they're
They decided the only thing to do was hand it over to the cops. Maybe it was connected to the body bag. Maybe there were even darker secrets hidden in these woods. Back in the van, they swore not to step outside again. They just had to survive until morning.
I don't know how much we should say. All I'm going to say is that there's an active missing person in this forest.
But sleep? That wasn't happening. Around midnight, faint footsteps circled their van. Jessica jolted Chris awake.
I don't know, it sounds like a... Hold on. Oh, damn. Fuck. Bro, I can't believe you didn't hear the first sound. It sounded like something crashed outside the van.
Bro, I was knocked out.
Sorry
I
to
remember
wake you.
falling asleep.
I'm sorry to wake you, bro, but like...
It's okay. Do you want me to come with you?
I'm just gonna go check quick.
Okay. The weapon is down there if you need it.
Okay. I'm not going far. I'm literally just gonna go make sure, because, dude, it's crazy to say, but based on everything we've experienced tonight, I just want to make sure, like, you know.
Yeah, bro. I'll watch out back.
Okay.
They didn't know what they were dealing with. An animal, or someone who didn't want them to find that bag. Jessica stepped outside with shaking hands. And that's when he saw the huge dark figure shifting in the brush. His heart stopped. Was this the same creature locals whispered about? He bolted back inside, slammed the doors, and locked them. Chris stayed in the van, but they both knew they had to get out, right now.
There's some strange things, don't get me wrong, but when you encounter something like this that's so close correlating to the stories that we shared, it hits home and it's like, okay, not only are these stories true, but they're actively happening. And maybe the other things that are going on, like the other things that have happened, like the deaths and the disturbances.
They sped out of the Adirondacks, vowing never to return. So, what about you? Do you think you could survive a night like that in the Adirondack forest? In the next video, we head to one of the most terrifying places in all of Britain. A young woman goes camping alone in the darkest woods in the country. And this forest isn't feared for ghosts or legends, but for very real, very violent crimes. Disappearances, deaths. And out there, she may not be as alone as she thinks. The question is, will she make it until morning? Chapter 3. The Killer's Forest. On June 4th, 2023, the YouTube channel Camper Vibe, which had been uploading adventurous camping videos since 2010, dropped a video that completely shocked its viewers. Nobody could believe he actually stepped foot into a place most people wouldn't dare go. She decided to camp in the so-called Screaming Forest, known as one of the most terrifying and haunted spots in the UK. Plenty of news outlets had already talked about it. But the fear surrounding this forest wasn't just because of ghosts or paranormal stories. It was because of real, horrifying events that had led to countless people disappearing or even dying there.
I want to get the tarp up as quick as possible, really, because I think at some point this evening this weather is going to turn. When you burn the ends off a paracord, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but can you see what that looks like? Right, camp is set. I wanted to get everything set up before the rain comes, which is just in the nick of time, I think. But we've got the tarp over there, hammock, obviously, because I'm in the woods there. Very excited to be sleeping in the hammock again. Want to test out some new gear, so I've got my sleeping bag, some bits and bobs. If the rain does get bad, I'll probably move the hammock underneath the tarp, even though the hammock copes just fine in the rain. I've used it before in the rain, but it would be nice to have a bigger shelter. But we'll see how we go. I just wanted to get it set and get everything packed away, cameras and stuff, out of the rain, which is coming.
When he finally reached the forest, the sky was heavy with clouds, and rain slowly started to fall. She wandered among the tall, thick trees that surrounded her. The trees grew so close together that barely any light touched the ground. Everything felt dark, suffocating. She still didn't realize just how terrifying this place really was. With every step, it felt like he was crossing into another world. She set up her gear between the trees and tried to prepare herself for a rainy night. She wanted to enjoy it like any other camping trip, but the air felt heavier and heavier. There was something off, like something was watching her. She couldn't shake the feeling, though no matter where she looked, she couldn't see the source. Night fell, the rain poured harder, and everything only got worse.
It's getting cold. better. I can see a bit now. Oh, bollocks, that's a meatball. You only get a few in there. Alright. Don't judge me, there's only about 4 in here. Maybe 5. You can't waste good balls. Anyway, not bad at all. Could have done with a bit more in it, mind. Now pudding is not that glamorous either. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see. A Cadbury's Pot of Joy. Yogurt, basically, chocolate yogurt. There is a lot of noises in these woods. Where's my spoon? It's getting cold. Oh.
She knew strange things might happen after dark, but nothing could have prepared him for what was coming. She tried to sleep, but fear wouldn't let him. Around 2 a.m. it began. The sound of footsteps, slow, heavy, coming from far away, getting closer and closer. At first, she thought it could be an animal, but when he listened carefully, he realized it wasn't. She shut off the lights inside her tent and tried not to make a sound. She didn't sleep a second that night, just sat there in the darkness, waiting.
That's just the house, though. This is definitely the scariest night I've ever had in a tent. I'm sure I can still hear footsteps. And trains.
When morning finally came and daylight broke through, she gathered enough courage to step outside. She wanted to check the area, hoping to find some logical explanation for those sounds, but instead she found something even stranger.
Well, it's not every day you see an old truck in the middle of nowhere. I've got absolutely no idea how this old Bedford truck would have got here. It's a pretty cool thing to find, but there is we're not even near a road. We are literally in the middle of the forest, well, the woods. I don't even know how to drive through all these trees to get here. It's mental. I'll tell you what though, a bit of a clear out inside and it'd be a wicked place for a wild camp. With that skylight on the roof acting as a window, because it's on its side, it would make a brilliant wildlife photography hide. Definitely reckon I could get my hammock in the corner up there and then across on the angle. What a cracking little spot to camp out that would be. Absolutely mental.
Not far from where he had camped, she stumbled across an overturned, abandoned van. There had been nothing about it in the news. How could such a big vehicle have gotten so deep into the forest without anyone noticing? It looked like it had been speeding, crashed its way through, and then flipped over. Maybe it was connected to one of the unsolved crimes, or one of the many people who had died in those woods. She ended up spending one more night in the forest, but this time she didn't hear anything unusual. Somehow she became one of the very few people who had gone in and come out alive. But this wasn't the end of the story. Just days later, another couple, Jerry and Tiffany, decided to head out on their own adventure to a real-life crime scene, but unlike her, they weren't so lucky. They too ventured into a haunted road, felt the same dread, heard the same strange noises, like something or someone was waiting for them. But this time, there was no easy escape. For them, it was only the beginning of their nightmare. Chapter 4. Did someone die here? Jerry Bear, on his YouTube channel, Exploring with Bear, had uploaded plenty of scary videos before, but this one was different. It was the story of him and his wife Tiffany stepping into a place where police had recently found 2 bodies. The corpses were left right by the trees, almost like they'd been put there on display. This road was known as Murder Road, and police had warned that there were still things out there they hadn't been able to uncover. Jerry and Tiffany probably thought they could survive this little adventure. They entered the road just before sunset and started walking. The darker it got, the heavier the shadows pressed in, but the real fear showed up way sooner than they expected. Before they even reached the forest itself, they were already so shaken they had to turn back.
We're about to go into that.
I thought coming during the day wouldn't be so scary, but now it's just a big black hole.
Well, you didn't make it this far last time. You didn't get to see the big black hole last time.
This is less scary with a little bit of light.
No, it is for sure. I like it.
But
I like getting places with daylight now.
I don't think I get you the big black hole.
Oh, we're going in it.
What?
We're going right in. Did you just hear a voice? That sounded like a girl's voice.
Oh my gosh.
That was
It's coming from the big black hole.
that was a scream.
Yes, it was.
Would you have turned around at that point? After a long, nerve-wracking walk, they finally made it to the main forest. Twisted trees and thick undergrowth surrounded them, blocking out everything but pitch black darkness.
A voice again. Check
Oh my
that
gosh,
out.
a big hole.
Wow, the road's caving in right there. It's a sinkhole.
Is it even? I don't think it was on.
So,
Gun on him.
I do. Yeah, we have protection for sure. And that's what I was just going to say, babe. So keep your eyes open, because last time I was here, I was back here by myself, and there was a person with no light on in the woods.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, and he got so close to me before I even seen him. So I don't know if there's people living back here or what that was. There's the lake over there.
Their breaths were tight in their chests, and the silence was even scarier than any sound could have been. Then suddenly something shattered that silence. A horrible noise, so sudden and unexpected, it froze them both in place. Tiffany wanted to go back. Jerry, though, thought it was too soon to quit. They hadn't even reached their goal, and he didn't want the trip to be wasted. But later, he would regret not listening to Tiffany's fear in that very moment.
This isn't a good.
Jerry.
There was a scream right after that.
Nope, I'm done. A gunshot?
Yeah, but we got one too. And that was far off as well.
I mean, bullets go fast, though.
Well, that's true, but I mean, that sounded like. I'm not too worried about that yet. If it starts getting closer, like we see the flash from the muzzle, then it's really time to get scared.
No, I mean...
Huh? Okay, no, we'll get scared before that. You're right. It's probably better to get scared before that.
I made it further. This time I think I'm out. I think I'm done.
Wait a minute. Come here.
What?
Look. Give me the camera. Take my light.
I will take what?
Take my light. To put the lights down. Where'd it go? You see that back there, babe?
There's a light.
There is.
What the hell?
There's a light back there. There's no cars here, babe.
People here.
I know.
With guns. Jerry.
Hold on. We're okay. I want to get that light on camera better. Where'd it go? Do you see it? The light went out.
He tried to convince her to at least find one of the police markers in the woods before heading back.
Jerry. No.
What do you mean?
I'm done. You're getting closer to the gunshot.
That was a lot closer. But I mean, it's not like aimed towards us, you know?
How do you know that?
Because they'd be closer.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to be close to shoot somebody.
No, the first two people were killed by a sniper.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
What?
Nope, done.
Really?
We're getting closer to gunshot.
We haven't even made it out the forest yet. We gotta look for reflectors where the bodies were found. What's that behind me? Is that a reflector back there? Shine your light back here real quick, babe. Look, right back here. You see a reflector?
What's a reflector?
So like the FBI and the detectives and stuff, they marked some of the body areas with reflectors, so when they come back they could find it easy in the forest. So that's another thing we're going to be doing while we're walking, is we're going to shine like out in the woods, babe, and try to find these reflectors where the bodies were actually at.
There are people screaming and...
What he didn't know was that this noise wasn't the only warning they were going to get. As they pushed deeper into the forest, both of them started hearing it. Whispers. Over and over from somewhere between the trees. Run.
I said I'd like to go in front of you.
Here, let's get it. We need to get out of bed. What the world?
Run?
They just said run. Wait a minute. What's going on with my flashlight?
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm done. I'm done. Hey, I'm serious. I'm done.
What?
I'm not going any further. I want to go back. I want to go home.
There, that's where I needed it set.
Babe,
Huh?
I want to go home. Someone just screamed run twice.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You can walk me back to the truck, and I will stay in the truck with the doors locked, and you can come back.
I feel so much better with you here with me.
I don't.
Just having you here with me helps me a lot.
Well, I can imagine. I would not want to do this alone. But I don't want to even do this at all.
Next time we'll make it even further, babe. You're getting a little further every time.
Oh,
But we did hear somebody yell run,
twice.
screaming it. So, okay. Dang it, we're so close to maybe reflectors, babe. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll...
This is scary. It's freaking dark, and there's gunshots. And all these freaking animals.
Ooh, what happened?
I hate this. Dogs.
Wolves.
Or hyenas.
Hyenas?
Coyotes. Oh my god, they're shooting the coyotes.
It's possible somebody's out shooting coyotes. I think that's a thing. People don't like coyotes. They come and eat their stuff.
That'd be scary though, out here. If coyotes
Is that bones?
suddenly surrounded us.
Oh yeah, that is scary. I've had that happen. That's very scary.
Oh my gosh.
Huh.
What are they firing at? That's crazy.
Were the voices real? Or just hallucinations born from their fear? Whatever it was, they both heard it, clear as day. Tiffany was trembling, refusing to go any further, but somehow they kept walking. They thought the voices were the worst thing they'd encountered that night. They were dead wrong.
Oh my gosh, I hate it.
Something just moved back there.
Come on, move.
Oh. Something just moved again, like it's following us.
Oh.
Listen. There's a set of trees, and then I think there's just a field on the other side of that thicket.
I hate this. They need to cut this. Somebody needs to cut this down. You should cut this down.
It's an abandoned road.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but like, it would be so much better if you could see the other side of this track.
I know, thickets make me nervous too.
Yeah, it's like we're trapped in a... We're trapped. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pee my pants.
You're gonna pee your pants?
I think so.
What do you mean?
That really did scare me. What's that?
That's reflection. I think we're getting close.
Wait, no, right there.
Where? Do you see something moving up there?
I don't know. I just... Nope, I'm dead.
What happened? What happened? What just happened? What just happened? Why are we running? Hey! What? Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Oh, please stay with me.
Wait! Hey! No! Quit running! What?
Stay with me.
Quit running! What? Just stay here. Come here. Come by me. You acted like something was on the right side, but I just heard something on the left. Why we was running? Oh, is that eyes? What? Go, 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 go.
Jerry and Tiffany managed to escape in time, making the right choice in those final moments before it was too late. Maybe something, or someone, had been warning them along the way, but in Chris's next video, when he decided to leave the very same forest, it was already far too late. Chapter 5. The Children's Killer Tree. Rumors said there was a cursed tree deep in the forest, a tree that lured kids toward it. Strange voices would echo around it, pulling children who just wanted to play nearby. And then they were never seen again. Jessica and Chris knew the kids weren't the only victims. There were darker things in those woods waiting to be found. That decision would drag them into the scariest night of their lives, the kind of night that ends with Chris screaming, tossing his camera to the ground, and sprinting in the opposite direction of the forest.
Okay, I'm coming.
What the?
Ah! Oh my god! I'm getting out of here! What the is going on?
It all began when they drove into the woods and parked among the trees.
Alright you guys, I know this is like a really interesting start to the video. First clip of the night. Welcome to the channel. Chris Baird here with Yasko, one of my best friends. We're just out filming. We were in a forest that has a really crazy history. We've actually been here about a year ago filming at a specific location. There's this tree in the forest. Now this tree, whatever it's cursed, whatever you want to call it, there's a really weird lore and history to it. But essentially, they say that this tree draws children to the tree with like familiar voices and just a weird energy and aura that makes it very welcoming. Something you really want to go explore and check out, I guess. And there's dozens and dozens of stories of people going missing in this forest right near this tree. We were there earlier tonight and we actually ended up finding some strange belongings. There was a doll with its head off. There was like a jacket, or a purse, sorry, there was a jacket.
Their van was still on the road, but already the strange sounds started. Were these the same voices that pulled kids into the forest? Or was someone deliberately luring them into a trap? Whatever it was, the fear hit them hard. This wasn't just rumors anymore, something was out there. But it wasn't only voices. Gunshots suddenly cracked through the trees, terrifying them into jumping back in the van.
Voice or something? What the f is that? In my mind, I do not believe there's somebody here right now. Like, it looks like somebody was here and they left. Like, those are,
well, there's no vehicle either. We just drove from that direction.
We're really not far from the campsite, which is...
Car.
Oh, God.
Car.
We can try.
The shots could have come from anywhere, even right from the path ahead. They kept moving until another sound stopped them cold. From deep in the woods, they heard stretched out, muffled screams. This time the sound was crystal clear. It was coming from right beside them. They pulled over. Big mistake. Not only did they stop, but they actually got out of the van, with nothing to defend themselves.
No, what the f? Yeah, I just hear that. Hello? Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys heard Jazz earlier, but the spirit box did call us pussies earlier.
It said, "I will harm."
Will you though? Should not say things like that.
I saw something reflected.
Yeah, definitely did. Oh.
Is that the moon? I see. Oh, okay.
I hope.
Something really bright.
The hell did that thing just say?
This thing's just yapping right now.
Quit yapping.
I'm gonna throw a couple more rocks.
The noises repeated, pulling them deeper. Maybe they find the source, maybe even the cursed tree. And there was another legend too, a lake nearby. They said if you stared at your reflection in its water, your face would start to change. They wanted to see if that was true. Step by step, they entered the pitch black forest. The deeper they went, the louder the sounds became, until it felt like the whispers were right at their ears.
Guys, this is crazy. Do you see this? Oh, whoa, Jess, listen. Hello?
Oh god, guys, this is freaky as hell. I want to take a little video here just to...
What's that?
What was that? Oh god. So this is the dreaded lake.
The lake, we made it.
Do you want to look in the water, see your reflection? Guys, go over to Chris's channel. Golly, these chupacabras, man.
Where is he?
Oh my god, he's back for more, Chris.
I know.
Jesco and Chris had explored haunted places before, but this time even they were scared. Then, out of nowhere, their van alarm went off. It was like something or someone had attacked the vehicle. They searched around it, checked inside. Nothing.
Almost like echoed, like it was like delayed.
Are there any spirits from the lake here?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Chris,
Whoa,
Chris,
your truck? What's take? Hold on, what the?
The passenger side.
It's in the passenger side? No way. Oh, your truck's not unlocking? Alright, let's just go. Let's just go. Alright, be careful running up here. There's no way that just said that. After that just happened. Oh shit.
Fuck it,
Oh,
I
shit.
don't even care. I want to make sure no one's fucking touching me.
Hello?
Yo! Who's there?
Dude, what? Doesn't even make sense. What's going on? Oh! What the f was that noise? Hello?
right.
Dude, how? Oh, my breath. Damn.
Whatever it was playing with them, feeding on their fear. Eventually, they reached the lake. And then it was time to split up and look for the tree. The cursed tree that had swallowed so many kids.
And here I go. Oh, what the hell was I thinking?
Oh god, he is crazy. I genuinely can't believe that he's doing this. I also want to mention, this was his decision, not mine. Chris is usually not the type of person to do this kind of stuff, so very interesting, to say the least. But I'm gonna try to find myself a spot too. Don't really know where I'm gonna go, but we'll figure it out. Gosh, that guy's crazy.
All right, well, there's no better time than now, so.
Chris stepped into the darkness with his flashlight, not knowing what horrors were waiting for him.
You guys see that? It's like something just moved down there. Like way over there. Is there somebody down there? I don't know. Okay. Whoa, holy shit. What is going on there? This is why I didn't want to do this by myself, but I should have just not done this. This is so stupid. I feel like there's something there. I'm pretty sure there was actually a house right here, which is kind of weird to think about, but this is a hole for a foundation.
And then he found it. The tree. Knives stabbed deep into its trunk, dolls scattered at its base. Probably toys that had belonged to the missing children, their fate sealed in this nightmare forest.
Who's out there? This is paranormal, guys. This is literally insane that I've captured this evidence so far. Why are there knives in this tree? What is this?
I'm in the room.
Yo, look. Oh. Hello? Who's that? I'm sorry for being so paranoid, you guys. But alone in forest. This has to Jim.
Scale.
December 27, 1980. God bless Aunt Lo. That was a whistle. That was a whistle. Wait a sec. Hold on.
Consent.
Those are wedding statues, I think. And they're all broken. I can see why she left him. For sure. He drinks Natty Daddy. What do you expect? Terrible beer choice. Oh. I know the camera picked that up. Hello? Sorry.
Chris's breathing got heavier, panic rising with every step. Every noise made him twitch. Then 2 deafening gunshots exploded right next to him. His nerves snapped. The camera hit the ground, and Chris ran, screaming for Just Go.
What the f? Film my life for a sec, guys. Oh, here, there's a car coming. What the f?
Hiding in the shadows.
No. Alright, put my light back on. Keep on low. So hiding in the shadows. Oh my god, there's a car coming. There's a car coming. What the f? Oh my god. I'm staying low. Keep my light turned right. There's a fucking car coming. What the fuck is going on? Calling Jazz right now. Hello?
Hello?
Yo, bro. Did you just drive by me? Did you just drive by my trail? Where are you?
No, I'm about to start filming.
Shut the f. You're lying.
No, I'm literally just about to start filming.
Shut the f, bro. Can you please come back and get me right now, please?
Yeah, you're right.
What the f? Oh my god. Okay, there's someone here, bro. They just slammed their car door. There's somebody here right now.
I'm coming.
Please, please get here, bro. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm literally at the tree. I'm at the tree right now. I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do right now. Ah! Bro, it's a gunshot! What the f is going on? Oh my god, bro, stop! Please get here as quick as you can.
Okay, I'm coming.
What the
Ah! Oh my god. I'm getting out of here. What the is going on? Oh my god.
He didn't stop until he reached the forest entrance, where he waited in terror until Jesco finally caught up. Together, they left the woods. No one ever figured out who fired those shots. Were they just warnings, or meant to silence someone who had gotten too close to the truth? That night, Chris couldn't uncover the secret of the cursed tree in the haunted lake, but in the next video, CJ manages to capture everything, the true horrors of what's hiding inside that forest. Chapter 6. The Ghost Attack. CJ wanted to spend the night in a haunted house, all the way until morning. But the second he stepped inside, things started happening right in front of his eyes. Things so terrifying he couldn't even last the night. On his channel, CJ Faison Vlogs, he was known for taking on challenges most people wouldn't dare. But none of them came close to this one. Because this wasn't just a challenge. This was playing with death.
Also got a ton of batteries and a ton of flashlights, so I'm hoping that lasts for somewhat of a decent amount of time tonight. But I told you I'm gonna do some unorthodox things.
The house he rented that night sat on an abandoned farm, surrounded by half-finished buildings and trees. Just driving up the road toward it, CJ spotted something disturbing, the corpses and bones of dead animals lying right in the middle of the road. It looked like they'd been left there on purpose, like a warning for anyone who dared to come closer. But CJ didn't take the hint. He kept going. From there, the abandoned house loomed ahead.
This is crazy. Sorry, I just spit at the camera. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me right now. The house with all the deer. Deer carcasses everywhere. Oh, God, a smell. Oh my God.
He pulled around and went inside. The place was dark, covered in dust, filled with strange objects. Dolls were scattered all over, others piled up in boxes. Whose toys were these? Kids who once lived there, or kids who never made it out alive? CJ started pulling the dolls out one by one, until suddenly he froze. A loud sound echoed from the next room. It was so strong it seemed like something huge had just happened inside the house. The doll slipped from his hand as he stood paralyzed, praying the sound was just him, or maybe something outside. But it wasn't. The noise came from inside.
Untie Annabelle here. Never thought I'd be doing this again. Hello? Oh God.
He tried to approach the room, but his voice trembled as he narrated. He remembered a friend once captured footage of a heavy object slamming against a window in that same house. CJ had tried to explain it away as a bird, but both times it had happened in complete darkness. No way it was just a bird.
I didn't even want to look in this room. But this is where the noise came from. This is actually where Chris was telling me that he had some weird activity going on in this room in particular, because it looked as if something hit the window, and I suggested, once I looked at his footage, I was like, that's a bird flying into the window, but it was at nighttime. We've also had that window right there, as you know, it sounded like someone just slammed up against it, and again, that's what scared the absolute shit out of me. So, oh! What the fuck was that?
It was becoming obvious CJ wasn't alone. While looking through the kitchen, one of the cabinets creaked open on its own. Something heavy fell out. Then the door slowly shut again, all by itself. There was no logical way that it could have happened. Something in that house wanted to scare him.
Am I seeing myself in this reflection? Oh! What the f? Get the f out of here right now. Oh my gosh. Oh! Stupid ass thing. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Please tell me I got that on camera. What the fuck? How did that not break? Okay, I guess it did break. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, hang on a second here. Okay, I'm losing my mind right now, and I'm like, holy shit.
CJ set up playing cards on a mattress, hoping that if even one moved, he'd catch it. He stepped out of the room, and immediately a loud bang froze him in place.
One. I don't like that. I don't like that number. I'm gonna test this one. All right. You all see it on the video. This is the card that I'm going to go with. I'm going to put it right there. If that thing disappears and goes towards the window or does anything crazy, we're going to know that there is some seriously crazy shit happening. That to me, I'm fucking done. Okay, thank you. You don't have to keep touching that. You're really freaking me out right now. I can't even lie to you, okay? I don't want to be here to begin with, alone. Damn sure don't want to be fucking around with any evil spirits and crazy shit. And fuck my life. This is dumb. I just need to quit YouTube. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. And it feels even worse down here. And God knows what's buried up underneath the house. Okay. It's like an airplane flying over. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Oh! Okay. I'm coming outside. Coming outside. Coming outside. I usually come inside, but I'm coming outside. Hang on.
He couldn't take it anymore. Staying inside wasn't an option. Could you have stayed in his place? There was definitely someone or something in that house. There was no way he could close his eyes there, let alone sleep. He wandered outside, checking out the other abandoned buildings nearby. Clearly, nobody had touched those places for years. He set up his car to sleep outside, thinking he'd be safe there. But he was wrong. Dead wrong.
For me, I would like that plaque, like really, really bad, that 1 million plaque, and I think we can do this. So, what the fuck was that? Hello? Oh. My gun's in my truck. Hello? Could be just an animal. It could be.
The whole area was haunted, not just the house. While talking to his camera, something suddenly smashed against the car window, like a heavy object had been thrown at full speed. This wasn't random, it was a warning.
Doing this at home.
Oh, the fuck!
Okay. Okay.
Still, CJ decided to push through the challenge. He set up his camera above him, trying to fall asleep, planning to leave in the morning. But around midnight, he woke up to a terrifying noise, one that couldn't have come from outside. The only way it was possible was if something had already gotten inside the car.
What the fuck?
CJ's heart was pounding out of his chest. He had no idea what to do, no way to escape. All he could do was sit frozen in the car, praying he'd survive until sunrise.
Do you dare to watch this video?